Hi there. Here is a video on division of polynomials, and it's just a monomial divided by a monomial. If you have any experience with this, or you've watched the previous two videos, you should turn off the camera now and do the whole page. There's nothing too tricky on here. Do it and get some practice in, and then turn the video back on and double check that everything is okay. Because I challenge you, and I've said this before, if you wanted to learn how to be a great hockey player, you wouldn't just sit there and watch hours and hours of Sidney Crosby playing hockey. Well, I mean, you could, and you'd understand kind of the technique of it, but when you went out on the ice, if you haven't actually physically got out there and practiced, it's probably not going to be that pretty. Same with math. If all you do is watch videos, the moment you don't have a video as a crutch to hold you, like to hold your hand when you're doing it, I don't know how that's going to go for you. So you got to do practice, 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 practice makes permanent. And there's my little rant for today. So seriously, turn off the video, do the questions, turn it back on. Okay, I'm trusting that you did. Let's go through these. These are, as I said, pretty straightforward. So the rule is divide your coefficients, whoopsies, subtract exponents. If you don't know why you subtract exponents, you should go back to one of the previous videos, because there's a couple there that do a really good explanation of that, I think. So 18 divided by 9 is 2. And I'm going to put that 1 in there for you. R to the 5th divided by R to the 1st is going to be R to the 4th. So you're always subtracting 5 minus 1, top minus bottom. Remember that? It's not big minus little. It's top minus bottom. 9 divided by 9, anything divided by itself is 1. And B10 divided by B is going to be B9. If you want, B9 is also completely correct. This part really doesn't matter whether you put it up front or not. It's there, good. It's not there, it's okay. All right, 45 divided by 6. Oh, I don't know, but that's not an even number. 45 divided by 6. All right, that's 7.5. Now my n's are going to cancel. All right, because there's an n on top and an n on the bottom. If it's something divided by exactly the same thing, the same letter, the same exponent, oh, that'd be like late term, then it cancels to 1. That leaves us with P3. In the next video, I'm going to show you an alternate where you can subtract and you get 1 minus 1 is 0. All right, 48 divided by 12 is minus 4. And m squared divided by m is going to be m. Now, oh, I didn't mean to put a question like this. This one's a little bit weird because we got an extra n squared on the bottom. So for today, we're just going to leave it down there. There's a way, I'll show you in the next video, of dealing with those. But for now, if a variable appears on the bottom that you haven't seen before, just leave it down there. Just trying to think if there's one that went the other way. Oh, okay. I'm just going to skip way, way down here to the bottom. Okay, I want to show you the alternative now. 42 divided by 5. What? Oh, let's try that again. I typed it in wrong. 42 divided by 5 is 8 2/5. 8.4. Okay, so this negative 8.4, x to the 5th cancels out. Now, this is what I was talking about. There's a y7 up here, but there's no y's on the bottom, so you just bring them along. And then z squared divided by z is just, oopsies, my brain was going too excited about the z coming up. Z. So if it's on the top, there's nothing on the bottom, leave it there. If, as we saw up here, it's on the bottom, and there's nothing to divide by on the top, just leave it down there. Okay, then for excitement, I wrote some of them horizontally. Woohoo! If you want, you could even go minus 76, A3, B3, C, divided by minus 19. There is nothing wrong with rewriting a question like that. If you like them in the vertical format, you go for it. Now, 76 divided by 19 is 4. I don't bother with the negatives if it makes you happier here. Negative 76 divided by negative 19 is 4. If you're going to do that, just make sure that you know how to use your calculator and that you know the difference between, oops, I showed you, the negative sign and the subtract sign. Learn your calculator. Okay, anyway, A3 divided by A is going to give me A squared. B3 divided by B is going to give me B squared. And the C's are going to cancel off. So, ta-da, there we go. 35 divided by 3.5 is going to give me minus 10. T5 divided by T5, those are going to cancel. You know what? I don't like that. That makes me so much happier. I don't know why, but for me, I can really see simply why those two cancel out then. So that answers my question on the rest of these. If you don't want to do that, it's fine. But if you're one of my students and you don't do it and you get it wrong, I'm not going to have a whole lot of sympathy for you. 24 m squared n to the 4th divided by 6 m and 3. Well, if you're rewriting them, why in the world would you write it that way to begin with? Well, mix it up a little. Truth be told, this is actually just way faster and easier to type than the ones that look like that. So sometimes I think when there's worksheets being made or textbooks being printed, sometimes it has to do with ease of typing or amount of space it takes up. Just saying. 24 divided by 6 is 4. M squared divided by m is m. N to the 4th divided by n to the 3, we're going to subtract 4 minus 3, mahaha, is 1. If you want to put the ones there, enjoy. If you don't, it's fine. 350, a to the 4th, divided by minus 15, a to the 9. Oh, here's a good one where it's a good excuse. I got another one where a new variable showed up at the bottom. All right, so 350 divided by 15, whoopsies. 350 divided by 15. What? Try that again. 350 divided by 15. Okay. Minus 23.3. Now, see how on the calculator it repeats like that? Well, not surprising. In case you're not sure, that's a repeating decimal. The way to show that correctly, don't just write it as 0.3, but put a little bar over that. That tells me that the 3 is the repeating part. Now, a to the 4th divided by a squared is going to give me a squared. And just like I said before, this B9 is down here. You got to leave it down there. You can't, I know it might look prettier if you put it up there, but it still remains down on the bottom because you're dividing by that number. All right, negative divided by a negative is going to give, oh, there's no number there. What number can we put in? Come on, pretend I'm Dora the Explorer. You're supposed to answer my questions. I can put in a 1, but basically I'm going to get 27. F7 divided by F3 is going to give me F to the 4th. And G9 divided by G is going to give me G8. And there we go. 7 divided by negative 7, now minus 1. And, oh, look, that cancels, that cancels. All right, so in this case, You really do need the 1. You can't just write equals negative. It's like, what? You need the 1 there. So, hear that. All right, almost last one. Okay, coolio. This one doesn't have a number on top. So let's throw in that 1. So I can do 1 divided by 8. Don't you love my calculator? Should really fix it. Negative 0.125 D7. And these are going to cancel out on us. I could also write 1/8 D7. Oops. Or I could have negative D7 over 8. I don't care. Good job, good job, good job. They're all right. It doesn't matter. Okay, that is the end of that one. It was had a couple of questions that were a little tougher. So if you got a little caught on that one, oops, and that one up there, no worries. Now you know what to do all the time. All right, awesome. Math is cool.